Okay, I got new sound cards. The boat finally docked, and IMEX has them in stock now. I've picked up three of them. I got the Tiger 1, the Sherman, and the Panther. Today I'm going to show you the Tiger 1, and we're going to compare it to the sound card they already had out, the Panzer III and Panzer IV. There's some differences. I'm still trying to figure out. I'm pretty sure that they both got the same main gun, which is not totally accurate, but you know, I guess it's close enough for what we're doing. But anyway, anybody who's ever had a Taigen or Toro tank that came with the V1 electronics, you know that then with the V1s they just had one sound set for all the tanks. It was a Tiger 1 set, but it didn't matter what tank it was in. If it was in a Pershing, a Walker Bulldog, a Panzer III, they all had the same sounds, and they all sounded like this. Now I've just got the volume turned up all the way on the three tanks. I'm hoping that'll be close enough. I'm sure you guys remember this. They all had the same turret rotation. Elevation. Machine gun. And main gun. So that was the original sound set that we lived with for years, and then they came out with the V2 board and then the V3. And just in case you didn't know, the only difference between the V2 and the V3 is that you can turn off the track recoil on a V3. So they came out with the V2 boards, and they had the separate sound cards, and originally they had like the JS2, and they also had the Panzer III and Panzer IV, the 12-cylinder Maybach engine, and that one sounds like this. Sounds like a high enough cyclic rate to be an MG34. And there's the main gun, and it has, I'm not exactly sure what the noise are right after the cannon. It's like the breeches cycling, but you don't hear any of the clanging of an empty shell hitting the inside of the tank. So today I picked up the Tiger, the Sherman, and the Panther. And I've got the Tiger in this one. I'll show it to you in just a second. And then later on I'm going to be putting metal road wheels and suspension on that Pershing. And I'm going to use the Sherman sound card in there. Should be close enough. Pretty sure they're both Ford V8s. The Sherman is the Ford V8 and not the aircraft engine that they were putting in there for a minute. So anyway, I like the new Tiger 1 sounds. They're definitely different. They have kind of a rhythm to the idle, a little bit like an old Harley. And I'm going to turn on the Panzer III so we can do side by side on the main gun and machine gun sounds. shutdown on the Panzer III. So I'll go ahead and do some magic on the Pershing and get the V3 electronics in that. That's going to stay an airsoft tank. It's going to stay V3. I love this Pershing. I think it's really sad that they're not making them anymore. I mean, Hang Long is, but Taizhen has stopped making the Pershings and the Walker Bulldogs, which is kind of a shame because they're both great tanks. But anyway, I'll put this sound set in the Pershing and show you that. And I've also got a Panther G that is also airsoft, that is also going to get V3 electronics. And I have the sound set for that. And once it's in, we'll be back and talk about that. And until then, we'll see you next time.